Apple has done it again. Their latest iPad, the iPad Air, is blazingly fast, incredibly lightweight, and the envy of all other tablets. But that doesn't mean you have to buy one. I'm Donald Bell, and in this top 5 I'll be counting down 5 reasons you may want to hold off on the iPad Air. Starting off at number 5, because your old iPad is fine. Apple loves to show us images of people using their iPads to make scientific breakthroughs or FaceTime chat from the top of a mountain, but most of you are really just using your iPad to browse Facebook from the toilet. An A7 processor is not going to make that experience any more extraordinary or any less shameful. At number 4, Android. The iPad is the brand name, but Google is really winning the market share here. More of you are choosing Android tablets over iPads, and for good reason. Android tablets offer more features, more screen size options, and some of the best prices around. $500 in the Android world could buy you a Nexus 10 with 32 gigs of storage and a suite of cloud-connected software and productivity tools that people actually use. Coming in at number 3, no Touch ID. The fingerprint reader on the new iPhone 5S is the coolest thing we've seen from Apple in years, but they didn't include that on the iPad Air. In typical Apple fashion, they did just enough to the iPad to keep you interested while deliberately withholding features for the next update. So, spoiler, the iPad Air 2 will have a faster processor, a better camera, and will include Touch ID. So why not just wait for that one? The number 2 reason not to buy an iPad Air? Price. How in 2013 do you justify selling a tablet with just 16 gigs of storage for $500? So we're probably really talking about paying $600 for the 32 gig model, an extra $130 for cellular data so you can make that FaceTime chat from the top of the mountain that you're never really going to climb, $69 for the case, $100 for the Apple Care Plus, and $100 for the Bluetooth keyboard you wish came included, and now you really could have just bought a MacBook Air with 128 gigs of storage. It doesn't make sense. That said, I know how these decisions go. Right now I'm that little voice of reason over here trying to help you hold on to your money and think this thing through logically, but Apple has never really sold a product to that guy. The impulsive one over here on the other shoulder, as soon as this video's over, he'll be the one reminding you how pretty this thing is, the thrill of showing it off to your friends, and the embarrassment you feel taking your old iPad out in public. So make no mistake, the iPad Air is a great tablet and you may go broke buying one, but you probably won't regret it. But before we hit that checkout button, here's one last reason to just say no. At number 1, the iPad mini with Retina display, aka the iPad mini 2, aka the iPad you can actually afford. You think the iPad Air is light? The mini weighs 1/4 pound less. This thing is the real iPad Air. You get the same A7 processor, the same Retina quality display, and all of the same software. You have to live with a slightly smaller screen, but it's a minor sacrifice for the price. $399 for the base model, $499 for the 32 gig model that I would actually buy. So there you have it, 5 reasons to pass on the Apple iPad Air. But what do I know? For seeing its full rundown of the iPad Air and the new iPad mini, be sure to check out our full reviews over on CNET, where we also have a list of the best Android tablet alternatives. Or, for more top 5s from me, top5.cnet.com. I'm Donald Bell, thanks for watching.